Hey guys, it's Windwolf and welcome back to my channel. Today we are building something a little bit different. We're building a modern boathouse. And before I get into that, I did build this on stream. I've started streaming on Twitch and I would love if any of you guys would ever choose to come and hang out with me on there. I play Sims and My Time of Portia for now. I'm thinking about starting some other stuff, but for now it's just Sims and My Time of Portia. So yeah, I was building this on stream. Originally, I didn't want to build this. This is the reference picture it's based off. I thought it looked so cool in real life, but I just didn't think it would be easily replicable in The Sims, so I didn't want to build it. But then I was on stream and I was talking to some of my viewers and I was like, okay, let's try this out and see if it looks okay. So yeah, I'm actually pleasantly surprised that this turns out looking pretty decent. I mean, I really like the room and the bedroom, and it is a smaller house. I don't usually do small builds, so this was refreshing to kind of build a smaller house. I don't know if it would qualify as a tiny home just because there's some platforms on the side and then the roofing obviously is made with the platform. So I don't know if it actually qualifies as a tiny home. It may qualify as a small home, I would suspect, but I don't know for certain. So because this is, I don't know, I feel like it might be too big because of the platforms and stuff, but yeah, and that's actually really annoying. I really hate that about the game, that it like considers outside platforms as a part of a tiny home, because obviously roofing and stuff is used making platforms. Like I most people use platforms, or most builders I should say, when making modern houses, they use platforms to make their roofing. So it's a little bit annoying that it counts that as tiles. But yeah, I also add this little bits of greenery around here. I know it's a bit odd because like in real life you wouldn't have like bits of land right next to your boat in the middle of the ocean. But I was kind of figuring maybe it's like fake, like they put a fake platform of grass or something, so you still feel like you're on land even though you're in the middle of the ocean. So that was kind of my way of justifying that. Plus it looked cool and it's The Sims and it's not like this functions as a boathouse anyways. So yeah, this is on the gallery at 311231, so you can always check it out, but it's not easily functional in the sense that, like, for one, the mail person will not be able to reach your mailbox. Two, you can't actually get into the boat without having to swim over to the land, or you can use the teleport cheat, which is what I would suggest. I tried to make like a basement level below the pool so that I could put a ladder and then you guys could go from the basement into the house, but it didn't work out. It kept saying there were conflicting block clusters and something about things having to attach somewhere, and so I was like, never mind, we're not going to do that. I know it's possible though, which is why I was a little bit surprised that it didn't let me, but oh well. But yeah, that was the idea behind this build. It is 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and yeah, there's really not that much to say about it. It's completely modern. I actually really like what I did with the bedroom area, which you'll see later on. I also like how I sectioned out this living area because it was, you know, this is really just a big box. So I was like, I don't know what to do with this big box in terms of like making a floor plan from it, because I feel like open floor plans are good, but I don't like floor plans being too open. So the kitchen actually ends up being kind of separated and the dining area gets its own corner, which is really great. So I think the floor plan definitely works out really well with this. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I really wish I could build this in Sulani, but you just can't build in the middle of the ocean in Sulani, which is really unfortunate because obviously this looks super cool, but like the environment doesn't match the house. So that's a bit unfortunate. But yeah, let's get into talking something about, because I think I've said everything I need to say about this build. Yeah, I think I've started streaming. I think it's been a week now that I've started streaming. I've got 7 followers, which is exciting. Any new follower is exciting to me, you know. Just getting one, it like makes my day. Or even just a new viewer. It doesn't even have to be a follower. Just getting a new viewer that talks to you in chat is super exciting. So I've been having a lot of fun streaming. I've got a couple of regulars now. So it's been fun, and I was playing My Time at Portia yesterday. I like this viewer. Or I don't know their gender. They, I should say, they were in chat, and they were like, "You are the most interesting My Time at Portia player right now, Twitch streamer, and I'm gonna be hanging out with you." And I was like so sweet, and I was like, "Oh, thank you so much for saying that." And then they were like, "If I like you enough, maybe I'll even drop a follow." And I'm like, that's such an odd way of phrasing it. I was like, yeah. I didn't know what to say to that though. I was like, I don't even think I responded directly to that. I was like, you can always come hang out on my streams and this and that. And I just kind of ignored that because I wasn't sure what do you really say to that. And then they stayed the whole stream and they're like, I've been thinking about stuff. This is what they wrote in my Twitch chat. I've been thinking about stuff. Like you stuff. I've decided I'm going to follow you. You're really interesting. I like your personality. So I thought it was super funny the way they said it. And it was very nice. I just thought that was funny, like to be like, I've been thinking about stuff. Like you. I like your personality. I'm going to follow you. But of course I appreciate the follow and I liked having them in stream. So this isn't like me making fun of them. This is just like me pointing out something that was funny. I really thought that was really interesting the way they phrased it. It makes things interesting, you know, getting requests. Not requests, but how would you phrase that? Comments like that, I guess. But it was just funny. So that made my day, getting a new follower and someone who said that I'm the most interesting Twitch streamer right now for my time with Portia. Was very nice. So that was fun. I also playing on stream is really interesting because for my time with Portia, I'm very new to the game. Like, I mean, I'm level 20 right now. I'm still in my first 9 months. I feel like I still know absolutely nothing about the game. Like, I just learned that you can actually cut down the tree stumps. So when you cut down a tree, it leaves a stump. But I didn't know you can still cut down the stump after that. And so one of my Twitch viewers was like, what, you just leave them there? And I was like, why I didn't even know that you can cut the stumps down. So I learned that. And then I still don't understand how the festivals work in the game. Like, I don't understand registering for them, so I always avoid them when I'm on stream because I don't know what to do, and I'm like, I don't want to look stupid trying to figure this out. I already look stupid all the time on stream because I'm like, wait, how do you do this, how do you do that, where do you get this civil cutter, where do you get this or that? So yeah, you'd think that my time of Portia is easy, and it is. It's just my brain doesn't comprehend it very well sometimes. But yeah, so that was my day on stream. I really need to like make my bots and stuff. I haven't gotten any bots yet, and I haven't even set up my About Me page. I have a bunch of graphic design. I'm actually thinking about reworking my logo. So my little Winter Wolf logo that's on YouTube and is on Twitch right now may change. I kind of want to add 2 wolves because look, I love simulation games, right? The Sims is like my heart, you know? Games like My Time at Portia, so much fun. But I want to get into other things. Like, I want to try playing this zombie game called Last Day on Earth. I want to play Alice the Madness Returns. It's actually an EA game. I didn't know that it was from EA. But I want to play that, and I want to play Genshin Impact and Little Nightmares. So I feel like I'm going 2 very different types of games, and I'm kind of scared to do that on Twitch, but also on YouTube, because I don't know if I should upload that stuff on YouTube, because obviously you guys all watch me for my Sims builds. Some of you guys watch my tenants content and my virtual families content, which I'm abhorrently behind right now. But, you know, mostly you guys watch simulation games. So I'm like, do I put it on this channel? Should I make a second channel? I really don't want to make a second channel because it's just too much work and I would have to regain a whole following again. And I really don't want to do that. So I'm not really sure what to do here. And I'm still struggling on whether or not I should put my Twitch live streams on here or not, because I was posting them, but I'm a little bit worried they might hurt my channel analytics, which may hurt me in the YouTube algorithm god's eyes, because I'm not really sure if it matters if those videos, because obviously they're live streams, like I don't know how many people actually watch live streams. I just wanted to have a place to put them, you know, because they expire every 15 days or something on Twitch. So I want somewhere to put them. So I was like, I can just put them on my YouTube channel, but I'm struggling if I should put them as unlisted or if I should schedule them and just put them as if they're usual videos. Because I'm worried that if I just put them as usual videos, because they only get like 2 views or the duration's really low, that YouTube will stop recommending my channel. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. I think maybe I should ask YouTube. I don't think YouTube would. Do you think YouTube would answer me on that? I don't know. So that's what I'm struggling with right now, is what's best for that. Because I was reading, and apparently unlisted videos don't hurt you or hurt your channel analytics because they're unlisted. But then I was like, well, then no one's going to know that I've posted live streams. And if I ever get monetized, I'll have to change them to public later. But maybe I should just put them as unlisted. So right now I'm just holding off on posting my live streams. I will at some point. And then I was like, maybe I should make a separate channel, but I really don't want. I really just want my one channel to be everything, which I suppose is a bit unrealistic because then I'm trying to hold too many audiences at once. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. Because I guess at that point it becomes you need your following to be interested in who you are and not just your like game content. Like, for example, what is a good example? Like Deli, like Delicacy. She doesn't always play Sims on her channel. So she was playing this weird bug game, and she played It Takes Two, and she plays some other games that aren't always Sims related. But I still watch her because I like her. Like I don't watch her just to watch Sims. I watch her because I like her personality. So like I need to work on building that audience a little bit more, I think, is my main goal right now. So I think that's what's going to have to happen before I start posting other content on at least on my YouTube channel. Like I can always post the stuff later. It's not going to get old because these are already older games. Like this zombie game I want to play, that was at its peak in 2020 or 2019 maybe. One of the two. So like I'm not missing out if I don't post it on YouTube. It's just something I like. Like I like the game, but it's not super popular. So I'm not like losing out by not posting the videos. And I think right now it'd be more harmful than beneficial. But it's kind of hard making those decisions. Like what do you do with that? So that's been my struggle. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. Same with my logo. I'm like, do I want to change it? Do I not? I've also been thinking, should I change my channel name or not? Because I like Winterwolf. But I think 3-1 Winterwolf 3-1 is a bit odd. But at the same time, like, I like Winterwolf. So I don't know what else I would put, you know? So that's been what I'm thinking about lately. But yeah, oh no, we're definitely not reaching the, I was like, are we reaching screenshots already? Because the screen paused, but no, of course not. So yeah, I also, this isn't limited in packs, I don't think, but the main packs, as far as I can tell, are Dream Home Decorator, Moschino, Eco Lifestyle, Snowy Escape, I'm guessing must have been used, Spa Day maybe. Oh, the Fitness pack is also used in this. So I think those probably are the prevalent ones. I couldn't tell you if that's all that's used. I'm sure I've used some sort of maybe cool kitchen stuff or either the country kitchen kit maybe for the interior. I know I used Jungle Adventure for the kitchen. So yeah, no limits on packs here. So you definitely need packs. How many packs you really need, I don't know. Base game, definitely. If you want the kitchen, you're going to need Jungle Adventure. If you want the bedroom, you're probably going to need Get Famous because there's a lot of Get Famous stuff in that pack or in that build. I think City Living is what those counters are from, but I'm not sure. And then City Living, Get Famous, yeah. So you guys are just going to have to figure that out. In terms of windows, Snowy Escape is used a lot. And Eco Lifestyle is used a lot. So that's why I said those two, because you can tell from the exterior that that's what I've used. But you guys, I always say, you know, try downloading my builds even if you don't have all the packs, because chances are you're not missing out on too much. I also absolutely love what I did here with first of all, I love the fact that I have like this rooftop hangout area. But secondly, I like that I have these aquariums like hidden in the wall so they look built in. I think that's super cool. I've seen people do them before, but it always seemed kind of off to me. But I did this time and I was like, wow, that looks so cool. So I'm really happy. And you can see it on both sides. So you can see it from the exterior of the boat and from the interior of the boat, which I thought was really fun. So this is definitely one of my favorite. I don't want to say it's my favorite build because I don't think this is my favorite build of all time, but it's definitely one of my more unique builds. I think my most unique build would probably be my succulent tiny home, which if you've not seen, I will link or I'll have like a card at the end to pick it up because that house is literally shaped like a succulent. It's a tiny home. It's a micro home actually, I think. And it's shaped like a succulent, so it's a completely octagonal house. It might be hexagonal. No, I think it's octagonal. The only downside to that house is because I had to use what did I use? I used some sort of Get Famous box, maybe end table, I'm not sure, to make the rim of like a pot, you know, like a plant pot. So it looks a little bit like if you put the walls down, they're just kind of floating. But yeah, we're getting into the end of the video, so I'm gonna say goodbye. I hope you guys liked this video. As always, if you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you like me, hit the subscribe button, and if you really like me, be notified every single time I post a video, go ahead and hit that bell button. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you next time.